Hey everybody, I am taking a bit of a break today from my work schedule to get some time outside. It was time for me to step away from the computer, step away from the busyness of my workday and all of the demands on my time and my energy today, which will be there when I get back. But I needed some outdoors time. I needed to come on out and connect with Mother Nature and get some grounding and some balancing that I know she has for me. So I'm here at one of my favorite little neighborhood parks under my favorite tree, listening to some beautiful music and being accompanied today by a particular bird companion that is flitting around above my head. So it's been kind of sweet to watch the bird just kind of do its thing while I'm doing my thing. So I'm just dropping in to ask you a question. How often do you find yourself using the word busy in your day-to-day communication? Because I have noticed it creeping up incredibly often in my conversations with people. How you doing? What's been going on lately? Oh, I've been busy. I've been so busy. And I notice for myself that when I use that word, I think I overuse it. I mean, it's true. I've had a very packed schedule. I've had a very active summer and an active fall so far. And so in one sense, yeah, I could say I'm busy. But what I notice is that when I use that word, I think it actually serves to increase my stress level and increase my sense of I don't have time. And I don't want that. I don't want to be in that energy. I don't like how that feels, and I don't like how I can start to behave when I'm feeling like that, because I can start to behave really irritable, short-tempered. I can begin to get resentful and, just kind of grumpy. I'm not interested in that. So I've decided to not try. No, there is no try, Yoda would say. I've decided to become more aware of the words that I'm using because I know they have energy, and I'm going to replace busyness with the notion of abundance. I have an abundant schedule. I have an abundance of opportunities. I have an abundance of possibilities. I have an abundance of avenues that I am exploring and engaging to use my gifts, to connect with other people, to come out of my shell, to finally say to the world, yeah, I'm here and I'm not going anywhere and this is what I have. And so, I like that a whole lot more than I like playing it safe and being so busy that I don't have time to step outside and connect with Mother Nature. So I invite you to consider, especially here in the United States, we are headed into the time of year when everything gets really, truly crazy busy and everyone's schedules get really packed and everybody is feeling stressed out, and we're getting into the holidays and nobody has time for the things that we really want to have time for. But the truth is that we do. We actually have all the time in the world. We have all the time in the world. It's a matter of choices. So I'm going to start saying things like, I choose not to, rather than I don't have the time. Because when I can remind myself that I have the power of choice, then I can feel empowered with making a different choice if I'm not happy with the way things are going. And as I get into the latter part of this year, that's how I want to wrap this year up. That's exactly how I want to wrap this year up. With the power, knowing and reminding myself every day that I have the power of choice, and reminding myself that I have an abundance of everything that I need, including the time that I need to engage in the things that bring me joy. And one of those things is self-care practices. Self-care practices. It's really important to stay on top of those because it helps us remember who we are and helps us engage the world through our hearts and not our minds and all the activity that actually can get in the way of the flow that is so much easier to roll with. So these are just some of my reflections today, sitting out here under my tree. Sitting under a tree. And yeah, life is good. Life is abundant. And when I take the time to take care of me, I can care much more authentically, lovingly, and consistently for the people in my life. And I value that highly as well. So I have to remember to fill my cup first, so I have overflow to give from. And to remember that when I don't have overflow, I need to continue to fill my cup until I do. Because I'm not asked to give to the world from a place of depletion. I'm asked to give to the world from a place of my own abundance. Thank you for joining me today. Hi, Christopher. Hi, it's so good to see you here, and Jerry. Oh, I love you guys joining me. This is my very first Facebook Live I'm doing, so like out here in the public, and so I appreciate you guys being here today. I just wanted to share these reflections on time because, like I said, I know we're getting into a really busy time of year, and the truth of the matter is we do have time. Because we have the power of choice. And we can choose where our energy goes, we can choose where our attention goes, and we can choose the language. We can choose the language that we use to talk about our schedules. So, yeah, take some time out. Take some time out to take care of yourself. Take some time out to check in with you, check in with your heart, check in with your soul and see what it's saying to you. Let your life speak to you in what's going on around you. And take your cues from that. Don't let your schedule drive your behavior. Don't let your schedule drive you. You be in the driver's seat. I wish you all a beautiful day and an easier schedule this week as we go into this fall. Love you all. Thank you.